code Sprinkle.
Thank God, I thought it was something bad.
It means Santa's down.
What? Why would they name it something so cute?
Is this really it? All the things I never got to do. The Christmases I never had with my family. I just hope Carol doesn't remarry.
Forgive me, Santa, for what I'm about to do.
Oh, why are you yelling?
Because when my best friend's laying on the ground and unresponsive for 15 minutes, I yell.
Did I rip my sack?
No, it's still up on the roof.
Oh, good. Let's go, but don't tell anybody I fell off the roof.
Got it. No one but Betty.
Not Betty, nobody.
Right. I won't tell a soul. Except Mrs. Claus.
Not Mrs. Claus.
And Betty.
Not Betty.
Doc Martin.
No, not my doctor. No one.
No. Cut the bubbles. Cut the bubbles. Everyone, there's been an incident. Oh my gosh. No. Hide the cake. Hide the cake. Back. Everyone be quiet. Everybody quiet. There's been an incident, but don't panic, okay? Don't panic. I say don't panic, but I'm totally panicking. Okay, everyone, this way. Let's give them some space. Come on, this way. Going.
Oh, Scott, we were so worried again.
Gosh, you mean about tonight?
Yeah.
You know me, the world's greatest showman. I was just goofing on everybody. We should be celebrating. Where's all the music and merriment?
What happened up there tonight?
Nothing but a cake. Everything was super duper. Peachy keen. Hunky dory. Easy as pie. Buffo. Gangbusters. Dope.
No,
Not cracking.
just tell her.
The big man fell off the roof.
Oh, Scott.
It was horrible. My whole life flashed before my eyes. Santa was in it more than you. He never said I love you, but I knew. I'm so sorry I lied to you.
We need to talk about something. In private. Better now?
No, give me my reading glasses. Where are they?
They're on your face. Better now?
Yeah, there we go. The Seuss Eustace clause. What in the green eggs and ham is that?
Not Seuss uses successes.
Susan says.
Successes.
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 Gesundheit.
It means retirement in Latin, aka throwing in the towel,
understand.
giving up, not being Santa anymore, spending your life just sitting around and yelling at the TV.
Right, I understand what retirement is. Why am I looking at this?
Did you read the fine print?
There isn't a magnifying glass big enough.
To summarize, it's an addendum to the Santa Claus, giving Santa a clean way out if he no longer has the capacity and or desire to do the job anymore.
So, me not being Santa anymore. Hmm? Betty suggested that I retire. Santa retire? Can you imagine such a thing? Are you packing?
No, I'm just, seeing if I have any of my pre-Mrs. Claus clothes in here.
So, you and I retire, living in an RV. Big step down from what I've been driving around here for 29 years.
Hey, I love it here. I really do. But sometimes I think that it might be nice to try something new. To be able to let my hair down. Literally.
I know why you feel marginalized here as Mrs. Claus. I get that, But think about how many popcorn tins you've had that beautiful face on.
Yeah, you mean like that one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so this is exactly how I'm perceived. Dumpy. Void of all personality and appeal, and somehow humorless while still providing comic relief.
That reindeer loves those bloomers.
I'm not saying that I I want to leave. But last night was a wake-up call. You fell off a roof, and I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
No.
I fell on a sprinkler, honey.
This is the second year in a row something bad has happened. The kids were worried. Even Cal was aware that something was wrong.
Cal?
Yeah.
Aware? I'm not sure that kid's aware that he wears PJs all the time.
I know. He just had a feeling.
That's weird. Wait a minute. Just slipped my mind.
Okay.
I have kids.
How hard did you hit your head?
I think I have a way for me to find a new Santa and still stay here at the North Pole. I gotta tell Betty.
Scott, you still have your pajamas on.
Okay, then.
Never mind.
Hey, Betty. You in here? Hey.
Santa, you're in your pajamas.
Oh, I get it. You're saying I'm senile, right? That's your way to push me into retirement.
I'm not forcing you. I merely pointed out an option. It's better than you having an accident.
Putting me out of my misery, huh? Don't think I ever noticed how you've been looking at
That'll it.
me. Listen, I'm not saying I'm gonna retire. The only thing I hate more than gardening is garden gnomes. If I were to retire, how would that work?
The successes clause states that you may step down once you've effectively completed your mission
Well, if my mission was to be awesome, I've already accomplished that.
and chosen a proper successor.
So the successes clause has a successor subsection. Sensational.
Are you actually considering this retirement?
I know it's big news, probably dramatic. I'll give you some time. I want you to think about it.
Here's a list of possible replacements.
Give me a break. You just found out about this Sausalito clause yesterday.
It's my job to be efficient.
Well, listen. I think I can save us both all that time. I already picked my replacement. Charlie. You're all the grown-ups.
This is so cool.
He's been in the North Pole many times. You know, he's done the rounds with me. You know, he's always wanted to be in the family business. It's almost too perfect.
Yeah, too perfect. Like that's a thing.
Come on, Betty, go with me on this. We bring him in early, huh? He already knows how things work in the real world. He can handle the trickier roofs. I could stay at the North Pole. It could be Santa Claus and Son.
Two Santas. Ugh, this isn't the Vatican.
Santa, there you are.
Hey,
Love the PJs.
the what? Why didn't you tell me I was in my pajamas?
Question. If you could have anything in the world, what would it be?
Aspirin. Because I get a headache every time you talk.
Well, in about 3 minutes, your headache's going to be history. Now, you all know my esteemed colleague and Butterfly Kisses giver, Grace.
Hi.
Now, Grace here represents today's consumer, so I'll ask her, what is it you want?
Everything.
And when do you want it?
Now.
Very cute. Look, as a tech innovator and toy maker, you're a genius, which is why we invested in your company. But your management ineptitude is costing us greatly.
I've had to Airbnb my yacht. It smells like nachos now.
That's why we called this meeting.
I thought we called this meeting.
If you can't turn things around quickly, we're cutting you off.
That's why we're here. To show you our new delivery system. Drones.
Every company's tried drones. The cons far outweigh the pros.
Well, my drones are different. They're faster, wily, self-learning. They scope and assess the most efficient way to deliver an order. It'll even drive Santa Claus out of business.
And just like Santa Claus, none of what you're saying is real.
Hey, come on, not in front of the kid, okay?
Well, she's old enough to hear the truth. Your daddy can't deliver on his promises. Only headaches.
I'll accept your apology in 20 seconds. Here's your aspirin.
How did you do that so fast?
I told you my drones are special, and once we have fulfillment centers in every 100-mile radius, we're going to be able to promise delivery in 60 minutes or less.
Okay.
Go around. Detour, go around. Detour now! Ta-da!
Get out of here. Now!
Hey, Dad.
Charlie.
Good to see you.
Good to
I read your icicle, and I'm excited to hear this big news.
Okay. I didn't mean to make it that mysterious. I just wanted to see your face when I told you.
I'm liking the new duds, too. Let me guess, you just opened Jurassic Park.
Yes, and the velociraptors are this way.
Wow, you really have lost weight. You weren't kidding.
Yeah. It's actually become kind of a nightmare. They've lowered all the flags at the North Pole Buffet to half staff, and I'm losing magic.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I'm sorry, Dad.
Well, listen, my loss could be your gain, but before we start talking about this, I think I have some grandkids to say hi to. They guys, they two wonderful boys. Look at this.
Why are you so wet, Grandpa?
I'm like a washcloth, aren't I? I'm kind of soppy.
You guys, Grandpa's not used to the heat.
No, at all.
Lemonade just the way you like it? No lemon, extra sugar.
Favorite daughter-in-law. Although I'd probably say that to anybody bringing me this right about now. Okay. Here's why I'm here. I am retiring, and I want you to take over the family business just like you always wanted to.
Wow. Retirement. I didn't even know you could do that. But good for you. This is gigantic news, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know what to say.
No? Say no? Sorry, Scott, I have a career here. I'm not moving to Greenland to catch and sell shrimp.
Can I have a moment with Charlie? Privately, just one moment.
Yeah, babe, just give us a second.
No,
Just one
because you'll do anything for him. I'm not raising my kids on a trawler. Smelly, damn, swearing sea children? And what about me? I get seasick standing on the beach. No. The answer's no.
Huh. You haven't told her. I can't believe you haven't told her.
I've been waiting to find the right moment, but there's not really a good moment to say, my dad's Santa Claus.
Well, now's a pretty good moment. Otherwise, she'll be at the North Pole and wonder why people are calling her Mrs. Claus.
About that, Dad. Look, I love you, and I cherish all the time we had in the sleigh together, but it's just asking a lot.
Is this because of Marie? I mean, come on, she'll warm up to it. Not literally.
It's not that, Dad. Okay? It's the North Pole. It's not the best place to raise kids.
Stop it. North Pole's like a circus mixed with a zoo and a playground on top of a tilt-a-whirl.
That's my point.
What?
It's just too much.
Cal and Sandra okay?
Are they, though? You do know that I've spent time with them, right? And that's not a criticism. I mean, you're a great father. It's the job, though. It's not conducive to being an engaged parent.
I kept down here with this dream in my head, you know, that we'd work together for a couple of years. I'd teach you the ropes. Then you take over when I couldn't do it. It was just something I was thinking about.
I'm sorry, Dad. Thanks for asking me, though. It means the world.
I love you so much, and I'll be all right. It'll work.
I am starting to think you don't run a shrimp company.
No. Do you remember when we first met? We were at the seafood restaurant.
Yeah,
Someone was eating shrimp
yeah.
next to us, so I thought of shrimp. That's the best I could come up with.
So you lied, which means that you're either in the CIA or
No.
the mob.
No.
No, it's not.
Listen, it's actually crazier than that, and Charlie's gonna have a great time explaining to you after I'm gone because I have a deer to catch. And I already know what the boys want for Christmas next year.
Thanks, Dad.
Talk?
I'm gonna miss the endless cider. You know what I won't miss? Velvet capes. I don't like wearing anything that Ozzy Osbourne wore better.
Well, I'll miss our cider o'clock.
Me too. So, can I ask you something about the previous Mrs. Claus?
I'm not allowed to discuss those who came before.
I've never understood the secrecy around here. Who am I gonna tell? I don't know any people.
Santa is Santa. Always and forever, a continuum, not an individual. Thus, there are no past Santas, and the same for Mrs. Claus. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them with steadfast intensity.
You know who would be a great Santa? You.
Elves can't be Santa.
More weird rules. This place would crumble without you.
I'm just happy to serve. Besides, it's going to be Charlie.
Charlie's out. Said didn't want to do it. He doesn't think the North Pole is the best place to raise children. Am I doing this to our kids?
No, you are a terrific dad.
Yeah.
Raising kids at the North Pole is challenging.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably why Cal is lost in his imaginary virtual world.
lost, I wouldn't say lost.
And how Sandra only likes animals.
Well,
We did a study on human kids raised here, and the conclusion is that they turn out very weird.
Well, how many kids have been raised here?
Including Cal and Sandra?
Yeah.
2.
What?
I think I've had too much cider.
No.
I have to go.
No, wait, no more secrets. Tell us who came before. And hey, why does Mrs. Claus have to look like a time-worn, overstuffed armchair? Sometimes I feel like I'm not heard around here.
You're totally right. I gotta spend more time with the kids.
It's not what I said.
It's beautiful up here. This just never gets old. And this... Hey, take the goggles off, please.
What are we doing out here, Dad? Am I in trouble?
No,
You only spend time with me when I'm in trouble.
that's not true. I took you ice fishing that one time. Huh?
I thought that's because I was in trouble. That's so horrible.
You know, that's the problem with this VR stuff, you know? You spend so much time in virtual reality. Look where you live. You live at the North Pole. It's a magical place. Kids everywhere would kill to live here.
Scary. Hey, speaking of killing, you ever think about if some psycho learns about the Santa Claus and sets a trap out for your coat?
All the time.
I think about it too when I have dreams where I'm Santa.
You have dreams that you're Santa.
Yeah. Super vivid dreams, yeah.
That's amazing. I never even thought of that. That could be the answer to all my problems. We could keep it in the family. I wouldn't have to leave. We could start now.
You're getting this crazy look in your eye.
Look, I can teach you how to drive.
Oh, I already know how to drive.
Here you go. Hold on to those.
Where are the buttons? I need a console.
You want to go, all you do, just pull on this one. A little bit more. Here we go! Look into the turn.
What?
Look where you want to go, not where you don't want to be. Come on, there you go. You want to steer into it a little bit. You're doing all right. You're doing good. You're doing good.
I really hate this. I want to go back to my computer now.
Okay, if you want to land, you just got to pull back a little bit. Pull back a little bit. Pull it back. Boys, come on. Come on. Hey, you okay? That was a great fall.
Why did you make me do that?
My magic's been failing a little bit lately, and so I'm thinking about retiring. You're talking about your dreams of being Santa.
No. I never said they were good dreams. Kind of like the last few minutes. Confusing and terrifying.
Listen, Comet, shake it off.
Sweet relief. You know, if you're really looking for a new Santa, you should get the guy who makes these games. Talk about bringing happiness in the world. You know what I'm saying, Dad? Dad.
Where is this? The nerve of those guys. They want to cut me off, I'll cut them off.